Today we will show you a common rear injector valve measuring tools for Bosch and Denso injectors. We will show you how to test the Bosch CRN1, CRN2 and Denso injectors. Firstly, we will use the 2, 3 or 5 to show you how to measuring the stroke for the Bosch CRN1 injector. 2 tool to test the total armature. The armature stroke is 51. The standard armature stroke is around 50. To take off the ball and the ball seat to check the total armature stroke. The standard armature stroke total is 85 to 95. Here is 92. Now use the 5 tool to test the residual air gap. To make 0 first, get a stroke A. And now stroke B. Use the stroke A minus stroke B. We will get the air gap stroke. To take off the ball from the injector. This tool to test the dynamical HE stroke. Connect the injector with the injector stroke tester to test the dynamic stroke. Noodle knife. Use the tool 3 to test the needle valve stroke. Make 0 first. The standard needle valve stroke is 200 to 300. Now we will show you use the tool 1, 3 and 4 to test Bosch CRN2 injector. Use the tool 1 to test the HE stroke. To make 0. The standard HE stroke is 50. Ball and seat to test the total armature stroke. The standard armature stroke is 85 to 95. The baffle stroke is the total armature stroke minus AHE's armature stroke. Use the tool 4 to test the residual air gap. To make 0 first. The standard air gap is 30. Also use this tool to test the dynamic stroke. Connect the injector with the injector stroke tester to test the dynamic armature stroke. Use the 203 to test the needle valve stroke. To make 0. The standard needle valve stroke is 200 to 300. Now we use the 2, 3, and 5 to test the Bosch 110 series injector. Use the tool 2 to test the AHE amateur stroke. Zero and press it. The standard is 40 minus or plus 2. Use the tool 5 to test the residual air gap. Make 0 to get stroke A and then stroke B. Use the A minus B, it will be the air gap. Next, we use the tool 3 to test the needle valve stroke. First, the standard stroke is 420 and 850 to 850. Now we will use the tool 4, 6, and 7 to test the dental injectors stroke. Firstly, we use the tool 7 to test the AHE amateur stroke. Make 0 first. To get a stroke A. Get a stroke B. The stroke A minus stroke B is our amateur stroke. Now we use the tool 4 to test the residual air gap. To make 0 first. The standard air gap is 50. Now we use the tool 6 to test the stroke from the dental bore to the surface of the valve plate. First. To read the stroke, the standard stroke is 15 to 35.